previously, 40 years ago, I was a safety engineer looking at the safety of agriculture and forestry machinery. Now I have to try to think about prevention culture, well-being at work, still being an engineer, but associating with lawyers, psychologists, and all sorts of people, journalists, to make the case for good working conditions. Work has always been fun for me, and I guess it will be fun for still several years. But there is such a huge variety now, so that I'm learning every time when I meet and discuss with people. If somebody would have asked me 40 years ago, what do you want to know about sociological studies, economical studies, psychosocial studies? That doesn't relate to me, I'm a safety engineer. Now it relates to me, now I have to learn about it. In the beginning, when we had problems with machinery, we had to invest in machine safety, in technology, and we could decrease the accident to a certain level. But then it didn't move further. So the next step was to take into use Occupational Safety and Health Management System, which again helped to decrease it to a certain level. And then the third level was to build up a prevention culture. And again, we were able to go down, but then also now in Finland, the accident statistics has leveled out. And what we have now in mind is that the three partners in Finland want to try to introduce well-being at work, which should take it further on. So with that background experience, I would say that there needs to be a strong regulatory base that shows that the working environment, technology is in order. Second, we need to build up a systematic approach. Thirdly, we need to have people start thinking about safety, have a culture. And then we'll hope to see whether this fourth, well-being at work, will have an impact. One of the problems that we face in occupational safety and health, it is not highly on the political level. We are talking about economic crisis, we are talking about unemployment, we are talking about this and that. And a very important way to raise the common understanding among decision makers is to bring them to a World Congress, where you have like 5,000 OSH specialists from around the world having the same but difficult problems, not similar but varying problems. But common for everybody is that the well-being of people, that the men and women can come home in the evening to their family, but also the cost. Like ILO is estimating that 4% of the GDP of every country goes to poor working conditions. That is something that every premier, finance minister and minister of labor should think about, that how much money can we save by providing good working conditions. And for those purposes, to provide media coverage, to raise the general awareness of what we can do in improving working conditions, well-being, and improve productivity and saving money, these conferences are very useful.